Crews from the host nation, Guyana, the Cayman Islands, Trinidad and Tobago along with Barbados battled for vital points in the 4 categories. Defending overall champions Guyana dominated the motorcycle section, taking the top 2 places in all 3 races. The first 2 events for the 2-wheel speedsters were won by Stephen Vieira, who beat his 18-year-old cousin Elliot Vieira on both occasions. Elliot turned the tables on Stephen in the final motorcycle event.
I just needed to come and do very well, and I know if I did good here, I will go in Trinidad and do extremely well. My confidence will be great, so this is what I was looking out for. I just hope the continuing the day works out better.
In the CMRC Class 2, Mark GILL of TNT prevailed in race 1, winning comfortably and was full of confidence that he will be crowned a class champion.
The chances look pretty good for me winning this second time in a row once I keep my head up. Country championship, I mean, we go in for all the points we could get, and we'll see what happens and see how the day turns out.
But his luck turned sour in race 2, where he was forced to withdraw due to engine trouble. In Group 3, TNT's Paul Vieira, driving a Mazda RX-7, was flawless in winning all 3 races. He sounded a cautious tone when asked if TNT will successfully defend their title in the class.
It was an easy win for me, so I hope next race we get some more competition.
Now to the big boys in CMRC 4 Thundersport 2. Crowd favorite Doug Hollywood Gore in his Audi TT and his fellow Jamaican Kyle Gregg in his Radical RXC were looking to stave off the challenge of 2015 Drivers' Champion Christian Jeffrey out of Guyana. Gregg took race 1 ahead of Gore.
Well, it's all started in qualifying, where we qualified on pole, and that was the key. The first race, we just had to go out and make sure we finish, get a clean race. We had a good start, and we fell back to about 3rd place, and we worked my way back up to 1st place. And that's one first race down so far. Glad to come out on top, but 2 more races to go.
Jeffrey had car trouble and was unable to finish the race.
First of all, getting into the weekend, we got the cars early, but we didn't get fuel. So my first time out on track was qualifying, and that's when I started to pinpoint the different gear changes, the lines and stuff like that on track. We realized in qualifying that we had a few issues. The guys worked all night to get the car back on track for today's race, but unfortunately we had a bit of brake problems and problems selecting the gear, especially gearing down.
Barbados' Mark MALONEY also encountered bad luck in race 1.
Chris Campbell and I had a little altercation there. It was coming up the back straight. I think I had a little more speed than him and tried to pass him on the left, and he clipped my right front, so I think we both got pushed off the track. I had a flat tire, so hopefully that's all it was.
In race 2, Gregg ran off the road in lap 1, making it easy for Doug Gore to register a win. Gore would return to take race 3 ahead of Gregg, who got in 5th position on the grid. The consummate showman, Hollywood Gore, dedicated the win to his fans and had a word to his tough Caribbean rivals.
I tell you already that I am here for my fans. I am here now to make sure that I bring home as much points for Jamaica as possible. I didn't have to come here today. I know that I have a problem with my car. I didn't have to come here today, but I decided to come here for my fans. And we as Jamaica need to run this thing, and we need to make sure that all the foreigners go home with nothing.
The president of the Jamaica Race Drivers Club, Monique Gibbs, was satisfied by the large spectator turnout and the quality of the racing.
Well, I'm very happy in terms of not only the spectators, but the drivers and the riders who have come out. They've really been flagging the Jamaican flag high, and the other countries have really been performing well at this race meet. So we're very, very pleased with the turnout.
So at the end of the first meet, TNT are atop the leaderboard. Hosts Jamaica are 2nd, defending champions Guyana are 3rd. The second meet of the CMRC series will be held from July 22 to 24 in Trinidad and Tobago.